What is the water pump and how does it work? The water pump is one of the essential components of a car's cooling system. Its main function is to circulate coolant through the engine to keep it at an optimal operating temperature. The water pump is usually located at the front of the engine, driven by a drive belt or timing belt. It is connected to the engine block and has a coolant inlet and outlet. The operation of the water pump is based on the principle of forced circulation of the coolant liquid. When the engine is running and reaches a certain temperature, the thermostat senses the increase in heat and opens, allowing coolant to flow through the water pump. As the coolant is driven by the water pump, it circulates through passages within the engine, absorbing the heat generated by internal combustion. The hot liquid is then directed to the radiator through a hose. In the radiator, the coolant is cooled by the passage of air through the radiator fins and, in turn, heat is dissipated to the outside. Once the coolant has cooled, it returns to the engine through another hose and the water pump recirculates it, repeating the cooling process. The importance of the water pump lies in its ability to maintain a constant circulation of coolant in the cooling system. This prevents the engine from overheating and helps prevent damage such as warping of the cylinder heads, engine block or gaskets, which can be expensive to repair. In short, the water pump is an essential component of a car's cooling system. Its function is to maintain a constant circulation of coolant through the engine to prevent overheating and ensure optimal operation of the vehicle. In addition to its primary function of cooling the engine, the water pump also plays other important roles in the cooling system. 1. Lubrication. The coolant acts as a lubricant for the water pump, thus preventing premature wear of its moving components, such as bearings and shaft seal. 2. Prevent cavitation. The water pump helps prevent cavitation, which is the formation of air bubbles in the coolant. Cavitation can seriously damage the water pump and other engine components, reducing their efficiency and life. 3. Improve heat distribution. The constant circulation of coolant provided by the water pump helps distribute heat evenly throughout the engine. This helps prevent hot spots, where heat builds up and can damage important engine parts. 4. Save fuel. An engine that is maintained at optimal operating temperature is more efficient in terms of fuel consumption. The water pump helps keep the engine at this ideal temperature, which helps improve the vehicle's efficiency and fuel economy. It is important to keep the water pump in good condition and perform proper maintenance on the cooling system, including changing the coolant regularly and replacing the water pump if necessary. This will ensure reliable operation of the cooling system and long service life of the car engine.